I want to say this carefully because it's so easy to misunderstand this. Marriage, it didn't slow me down. Kids, they didn't slow me down. Ambitions, it didn't disappear. There's something else. Now let's understand that. We blame marriage. We blame motherhood. We blame responsibility. We keep an umbrella on ourselves with a cliche, oh, I take more responsibility when it comes to home. Think about it. If that were actually true statements, the strong, the intelligent, the capable woman, they would suddenly become incapable overnight. And that, it doesn't make any sense. I didn't become less smart after marriage. I didn't become less ambitious after kids. So what changed was actually the number of roles which entered my life, and that too all at once. Before, efforts, they had a direction. And you know what happened afterwards? Those same efforts, they got fragmented. Suddenly you are a partner, a mother, a caretaker, a daughter, a professional, the emotional regulator for everyone, and on top of that, a professional chef for them. And no one actually sits you down and says, this matters more than that, so choose. Everything is presented as equally urgent, equally important, and equally yours to carry. So what do? Instead of moving forward, you slow down. And that isn't because you're weak, but because everything is pulling you at the same time. This is where the fun part begins, where we have been lied about. And then this is where the word balance enters our life, especially for women, and it quietly ruins their life. It sounds balance, it sounds mature, but balance, it keeps everything alive at low intensity. You don't fail, but you also don't progress either. You're busy all day and still behind in your life. Because balance avoids conflict, and growth, it requires choosing despite conflict. Here's something I had to admit to myself. My ambition, it didn't die. Actually, at one point I didn't had any ambition, but then I found about it. It got crowded. Crowded by expectations, crowded by guilt, crowded by now is not the right time. And over time, when you don't choose clearly, ambitions, it doesn't scream. It waits for you, quietly. This feels dangerous. From the outside, it looks like acceptance. From inside, there is something unresolved. Now let's come to the point, why us? Why do we stall? Smart women stall longer because they can cope. They manage, they optimize, they adjust. They make life work without burning it down. But coping isn't the same as choosing. Your energy, it spreads thin instead of moving you forward. Progress, it didn't return for me when things got easier. It returned to me when I chose. I stopped asking, how do I balance everything? And started asking, what am I choosing this season? Even if something else, it slows down. And that clarity, it changed my pace. So this is what you need to understand. When you don't choose yourself clearly, life chooses it for you. Your time gets allocated, your energy gets spent, your potential gets postponed, and years, they just pass. Not because you weren't capable, but because you never reclaimed that authorship. So no, I didn't lose myself. I stopped choosing myself clearly for a while. And the moment I've started to choose again, I can see movement has returned. Not in a balanced way, but directional. That is the difference.